What's up, YouTube? My name is B with Pray for Snow Auto Detailing, and do you know what? The normal introduction just won't do. Let's play around. This is better for the introduction. I should say more appropriate for the introduction to the video. Today, in the garage, well, we'll be back in the garage in a minute, we have a 2008 Audi R8, and it is beautiful. It is black pearl metallic. There's some other word in there, but I thought that was really cool because black pearl, and I love Pirates of the Caribbean, so already got my heart, but I'm so pumped. The paint is actually pretty thrashed. There's a lot of swirl marks and everything on it, but the customer allowed me to take it for a spin, so I figured it'd be so dope to have the introduction to the video here in the most appropriate place, giving this car the tribute that it truly needs. Let's just listen to this. Isn't that so sick? It makes me so happy. While we're enjoying some wonderful driving scenes in this beautiful R8, let's talk about specs of this particular model. It is the 2008 model, so it has the V8, which cranks out about 420 horse, if I'm not mistaken. It came in a couple different trim lines, as well as gearbox options. This one is the automatic, so it's a little bit more expensive. I don't have the window sticker, but I'm betting it was about 135K, because I know the manual gearboxes, they were 118 MSRP, I believe. And the the automatic transmission just adds more cost to it. Already said this is the black pearl. It has, what, 65,000 miles, and other than the paint being, not up to B's standards, this really is a beautiful car, and it is so much fun to drive. I was gonna go find a bridge or something somewhere to, give it the pipes, but I almost don't know if I need to, because check this out on the freeway, and of course, traveling under the speed limit. If I give it a little gas, just drops a gear. It's in automatic mode right now, not the paddle shifting, but the paddle shifting is fun. But if I'm having fun. If I drop the gas a little bit, yeah, I could get in trouble really quick. Obviously, I need to get back to work, but this is kind of cool. Obeying the speed limit. These wheels are absolutely wrecked with brake dust. Not wrecked, I guess. They're just really dirty. A lot of brake dust has collected, which makes sense because these brakes get used a lot for what the car is. I did the interior already. I didn't film any of it just because it went really quick. I did use that Carpro Leather 2.0, but I couldn't get the lighting situation worked out to where it looked good when I was applying it. So, sorry, I'm not gonna put any of that in here. Look at this brake dust though. Pretty bad. So we'll start with the new Sunjoe pressure washer that the boys helped me unload or unpackage earlier today. It's a little bit smaller one than I had before. This is a temporary pressure washer because I want to get a really nice one that I can mount to the wall, but it's super expensive and just have to save up for it. So we'll do that one day, but for now we'll just use this little Sunjoe. We'll rinse these wheels off. We'll apply the Adams iron remover, let it bake, let it dwell, and then we'll rinse it off again. P&S brake dust buster, do all of our cool cleaning, and then we'll move on to the next step. For the pre-wash, we're going to use Geon Q2M foam, but before we do that, because we apply the foam with the foam cannon, I want to show you right here these rear emblems. It's a little bit hard to see, but in the light around the emblems is a really big haze. That is why I'm taking a liking to this CarPro product called Spotless 2.0. You spray it on, let it dwell. It's really harsh, but since we're going to be using a ceramic coating product on this Audi, I'm not afraid of damaging it being the ceramic coating because it's not applied yet. Another super lame thing, this is the box the ceramic coating came in. Usually they come in the really cool branded boxes like I have over there against the wall, but this one wasn't, which Adam's polishes. Lame on you. Really like the Spotless 2.0 on these emblems. There's a couple other places I'm gonna hit as well, and I'm actually gonna do it before the wash because I want to. Shampoo, D-scale from CarPro. Y'all know what time it is, especially you, Cameron. It's time to go foam Cameron. I wash using the 2-bucket method to try and reduce the risk of scratching. I obviously have a detailing brush that I use to get around any tight areas and my wash mitt. So I'll wash a panel, then I'll chuck this into the rinsing bucket, put it back into the soap suds bucket, repeat. One more time with the foam cannon, and then we'll decontaminate. Physical decontamination step will come up next, but before we do that, always to minimize the risk of scratches, we'll chemically decontaminate with Adam's iron remover. Spray it on, let it dwell, rinse it off. Super simple. Action cam? Thanks, buddy. Going to dry just with the gauntlet from the rag company. Why? Oh, because I want to. My goal with the physical decontamination is to remove any fallout, anything that's hanging out in the clear coat on the paint, but not mar. So I use Optimum No Rinse as a clay lube, microfiber towel to wipe off, and a medium grade clay bar from the chemical guys. Hey, monkey, what kind of car is this? A racer? Yeah. Is it fast or slow? Super fast? Yeah. Where did you get your shark shoes? From the trip fair? Awesome. And they make you fast? Yeah. Good. How fast? Like cheetah fast or turtle fast?
Shark fast.
Oh, shark fast. Option C. Love that problem solving. thinking to yourself, maybe you're not thinking to yourself, why so many steps in my washing process? Why does it matter that much? The evidence is clear. My path to get to where I'm at in this detail, in all of my details, only helps it look absolutely incredible. Yeah, you can go through a drive-through car wash, which I don't recommend, but you could go through that and make your car look okay. But once you do the hand washing, physical, chemical decontaminations, look at how stunning this black pearl paint is. Obviously, it looks incredible, or at least I think it looks incredible, but we need to do the swirl inspection light because underneath the surface, or at least not just from a passing glance, you'll see the problems. Here on the hood, you can see all those swirls. So everywhere where the light reflects outside of that main beam, you can almost see that star-like pattern there. That is what I call swirls, spider webs, whatever, just scratches in the clear coat. So that is why I compound to remove those swirls or that haze. I compound to remove the swirls, and then I go back through and polish to just jewel this paint to near perfection, because obviously perfection is almost impossible to attain. I don't see a bunch of actual scratches other than a couple of spots. There's not real deep through the clear coat into the paint scratches. This right here. There's finger marks right along here. I don't know if they'll show up very well on camera, but it looks like somebody, when it was dusty, just went whoop. That's the sound effect for rubbing your fingers and scratching the clear coat, by the way. It's the official sound effect. So we'll tape off a section. It's probably here on the hood. It's gonna be the easiest to get to. Tape off a section and then we'll give it a go and see how it looks. Here is before, the compounding and polishing steps. So we are going to test inside this yellow square, then we'll check it out. But we are going to compound and polish. Haze from compounding, but notice the swirls are mostly gone. There's gonna be maybe a scratch or two hanging out there because this is a little bit older and softer paint, but swirls, go higher, swirls, just haze. Let's polish and see how it turns out. Let's see how this looks. Whoa, beautiful, beautiful gloss. Most of those scratches are gone, and look at before. Look at that line. Wow. Oh, this is going to be so sick. Well, it already is so sick. So there's before, here's after. Genuinely, I'm happy, and this is going to turn out simply stunning. The lines, the aesthetics on this really aren't insanely hard to polish, so I'm kind of pumped about that. It's gonna go pretty quick, but this transformation is gonna be phenomenal, and I love it. Yo, B, what's up? Because this is an R8, has anything changed with the process? No, I can totally see why one would think that. This is a very, very cool car. The only thing different about the R8, one, it's an Audi, so it has extremely nice paint. Two, it was fun to drive, but my process does not change. I'm going to put the same amount of effort into making this R8 look simply amazing as I would any other vehicle that I detail. Cool. So here's before the compounding step. I'm just gonna show a couple more because I think it's so awesome. There's after. Notice the clarity, the metallic fleck is shining through. That will come through way more once we polish. But look at those swirls. Simply beautiful. Compounding results are going amazing. This will be the last one I show. I know I've shown a lot, but this is just so pretty. This paint is amazing. Compounding went absolutely fantastic. Now, we'll make this paint look just breathtaking by polishing with GoPro Essence and a Griot's Garage Pad. Start with 5" and we'll move to 3" and it's gonna look so good. I love cars, I love making videos, and hopefully y'all are loving my videos. If you do love it, help me grow by sharing it and subbing to the channel, please. B, I gotta ask away, friend. Overrated? Oh no, not overrated at all. This car is the absolute sickest. So was that clickbait? I did put a question mark in there. That is true. You did put a question mark there. After removing the tape, we'll IPA wipe down, and it's going awesome. Pre-ceramic warm-up time, and I'm gonna have to stretch a little bit more. I spent a lot of time hunched over on this one because the Audi is so short. But we need something sick first. Music, we need music.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels.
I want to show you something. So everything is in the box, all pretty. It all lined out really well. But look how much better this box looks. Doesn't that look better than this? I know it sounds silly, but aesthetics to me matters. Weird, I'm a car detailer. But really, aesthetics matters, and that's super lame. I hope it was a one-off because I don't want it to be a trend. Eagle Edgeless Microfiber Towel from the Rag Company, my favorite. The Surface Prep provided by Adams Polishes in the lame package.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired.
It is definitely probably worth mentioning why you need to IPA. The graphene ceramic bonds with the clear coat. When you polish or anything, basically, you are gonna create a bunch of oil on the surface of the clear coat. Guess what that means? An interrupted bond for the graphene ceramic. I want all of my ceramic coatings to last up to 9 years, as long as possible, as long as physically possible. So I make sure to remove any impediments to that bond with the IPA. Beautiful mid-engine placement. Also, I am going to coat the trim just not all the way back in there, but a little bit around the edges. And there's a little bit of paint right here. So we're gonna coat that so this mid-engine bay looks incredible. And for this, I switched to an older rag because I do love those other ones. And this typically thrashes rags. Whoa, Air 5, what happened to Knuckles? Well, this is the backup because lining up the Knuckles is really hard. It's a really good call. I know this grill is gonna be a pill, but I'm gonna have to protect it as well. So, we gotta make sure there's no oils in here from hand paint correcting. Even though there may not be oil on the wheels, I'm going to use the IPA or the surface prep on them so that the graphene adheres to them as well, so the wheels look epic forever. Also gonna get the calipers as well. Graphene applicating pads, suede towel to level, and a single plush to wipe off. If you are applying a graphene ceramic coating from Advanced Polishes, I like to work in a little bit smaller area than they recommend on their packaging. They say about 3 by 3. I personally like to work in a little bit smaller group just because I have it down to where I know where it's gonna flash or how long it's gonna take to flash. And I just wanna make sure my leveling is perfect. So, it just depends on your area and your climate and the temperature. Well, basically current conditions. You apply it, wait for it to flash or turn like a rainbow color. Then you level with a suede towel and wipe off with a microfiber plush towel. Protect these wheels and make them look awesome. probably do a lap too, but I want to, inspection light's over here. Let's go over a couple areas with the swirl inspection light. Okay, if you remember, the bonnet here had so many swirls, and now it is just beautiful clarity. There were a ton of swirls basically everywhere, and now all we have is beautiful clarity. Still a couple of scratches, but the majority, especially all those swirls, gone. Oh, there's one scratch that was into the paint. It's gonna be hard to see with a light, but right here. That one would have taken actual paint to fix. But all those little swirls, well, 90% of those swirls are just gone. And this thing turned out so stunning. I would of course like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, epic customer. This detail was so much fun. Thanks for letting me drive the R8 as well. I hope you love the results. I'm actually pretty confident that you will, because this thing turned out epic, and I hope you like this video. We got to do a lap. Of course we have to do a lap because this was awesome. Not only was it awesome because it's an Audi R8, but it was awesome because the paint this paint was incredible. It was some of the best paint that I've ever worked on, meaning as I compounded it, as I polished it, it just came to perfection. It was awesome. So let's do a lap and just enjoy the beauty. My friends, I genuinely appreciate you watching. I hope that you liked the video. Up here is a link to another one of my awesome videos. No, this is subscribe. I always get that backwards. Subscribe, another video, and please share this content. I really want to grow, and it's super hard. And of course, head on down and detail that like button. Really appreciate it. Have an awesome day.